right, tech away a lot of the times in order to avoid like tech chase situations because she's like slow on the ground or whatever, right?
That's
Um,
true.
so people play in a very linear way, and being able to call those things out is really important. Like you see there, being able to DI out in situations where other characters may be afraid, calls out the up you right there. Vapor gets the platform, dash attack. All right, takes
You're
the
very much in this, yeah.
positioning.
Something I saw noticed, and this is just a peach thing on top of that, is that like when he does like the bait, like oh go you go to the edge, I'm gonna back you instead. And so that was something I think that was point of getting some good damage, and now he's has a pretty big lead because of it. Good read on side B. Has stage control right now. I appreciate the fact he's using term to cover the high, and then he went for like a somewhat risky low. Even it didn't work out. Oh, he caught the jump, caught the float there, especially.
Yeah, but even in that situation, you don't have to be too afraid of this percent. No SDI on the slow mo. Gonna lose to some percent. Now Vapor is in the lead. He doesn't have to commit too hard. Oh, nice cross up with the dash attack.
Oh, Vapor
Uh,
risked it all and wasted thunder.
yeah,
Oh, that
shouldn't
down. I
be
think
too
that
big
was
of a
supposed to
deal
be a flow
though.
downer. I don't think that was supposed to be just a raw downer.
Oh, he definitely should have covered the roll in there because I feel like he either in that spot he was either gonna jump from the corner or he was gonna roll.
But that power shield turnip was huge.
Not a lot of people research the ledge or anything there, but dash attacks in front of the shield that could have been dangerous for him.
That side B
I
was
feel
a
like
little.
Vapor is kind of forcing the issue a little bit right now, but it ends up working out.
That side B
Just like
earlier
the
when
other
it went
ledge.
straight to ledge was a little risky, but I think overall could didn't kill him for it. Back air, TOS still helping Vapor a little bit there.
Yeah, I just don't agree with doing stuff that can like potentially leave yourself vulnerable to trades versus
Yeah,
Peach when you're at high percent. Like that's the one thing she's amazing at is just
yeah, it's just
trading.
trading.
Yeah,
So that
exactly. Like
recovery was almost bad. Right now,
right.
this is
Gun, yeah,
this.
Gun like likes to do that a lot. Where he,
Yeah, where you just bait away. That's just like a normal Peach thing where you kind of. Oh, that's huge. Okay,
or
jumps away
nah,
from it,
nah,
to
nah.
not allow
Just
him to
just
get.
just that like at the ledge. It's one of his like
That
most noticeable
she's
habits.
dead. It's
Oh,
clean.
and
That
that
was a bunch
yeah,
of
yeah,
TIMs, and he got bullied for it.
yeah. But yeah, just like dash off the stage, double jump back, like turn up and all
Yeah,
that.
that's normal.
Um,
That's pretty much normal stuff. Right now, this is the
yeah,
big thing that makes this annoying as a Peach player myself. Is that when you're behind this matchup, like obviously you can win this, but it's like kind of like similar to Mark and Melee, where like you can hold a lead, and but when you're behind in the matchup, you have to make some big plays. Center for Vapor right now. Try to catch the jump there, but it doesn't get it. Well, that stage was
oh,
huge, and that's a kill
yeah,
for
no,
it.
that definitely changes the dynamic too.
Because he was at like 70, like he took like 50% from that.
Yeah.
It went from like a half a stock lead to like
These
a
shield
few
grabs are
neutral.
really, really bad. I feel like if he at least threatened FC now out of shield, like it'd be a lot better than just relying on shield
It's
grabs.
not just because the shoe guys are bad or laggy, because it
No,
always feels like Vapor is floating just above them.
no, no. I mean, like those are bad attempts at shield grabs, especially that dash
Yeah,
attack. You know it's gonna cross you
yeah,
up.
yeah. But that's the situation where I believe the Peach should just like do like a immediate like float in air instead of doing like a grab.
Yeah, yeah. Also, like I don't know. Like just because somebody crosses you up doesn't necessarily mean there's like even if it's like a safe cross up or whatever. Like a concept in fighting games is like you don't always have to
Yeah,
punish what happens because like something is only safe because you have enough frames to get away with doing something afterwards. A lot of the times, like in
yeah.
order to
It's
avoid
not
getting
about
whiff
punching
punished,
the actual move; it's about punching the back.
like what they do after, because a lot of people, for instance, either like the dash back or they like to press their advantage, especially if they cross you up, right? Somebody's pressing their advantage,
Yep.
they're using
Well,
up.
that's huge. That should be the big shield break.
Oh yeah,
This.
that's
Oh,
huge.
that's stock. That's
That's
stock.
huge. Yeah, that should be the stock. But yeah, like
We're
people,
last stock right now.
especially like if people are pressing their advantage, that either means like that next move will be unsafe on shield, or the startup of the next move makes their cross up unsafe, right? So like just knowing what they're gonna do afterwards, especially when people do something that's typically considered safe, they do the same thing afterwards because they're so used to
Yeah.
not being punished for it.
Yeah,
So it's
it's like the idea of like, oh, you're number one in Wyoming. Where like you think that no one's willing to punish it, and then when someone does punish it, you're just not used to it.
yeah, or just in general, like even if you think there's a chance somebody will punish it, you're so used to doing so used to doing the same thing.
Gun is really putting this together. I think obviously the Stitch Face and Shield Break definitely kept him in the game, but like right now, this is
I kind
a
of
pretty
disagree with the
legit
F
lead.
tilt there. I feel like F tilt is amazing at some percent versus all characters, but especially at floaties at this percent, I felt like maybe jab there or something would have been better. But
This
it's about
Keyblade,
strike rate stuff.
huge.
Yeah, and that's the game. Yeah, you gotta hold down in tech versus strike rate. That's the best way to get out of it.
That's good advice there, but that Vapor claws that game back.
Yeah.
Where do you think Pete should Gun go back to US?
I don't know. Like, I felt like the stage wasn't like too terrible or anything for him, but
Yeah.
I feel like he wants to not necessarily like the way Gun plays. I feel like he wants all the space, but I kind of disagree with that line of thinking.
I think if he wants to get like the space thing, I would just go FD. Cause I think Sora gets more out of the side platforms than
or
Peach.
even Dreamland. I mean, he probably banned Dreamland, but also like I don't know. I like not having a bunch of space versus Sora.
That's true.
Well, Vapor as a player's worst habits kind of come out when you give him a lot of space, right? Because he kind of that's where he feels comfortable. That's where he's gonna do a lot of the strike rate stuff, a lot of the like bad Flomo approaches, like quote unquote
Yeah,
bad.
in fair defense, I don't think like for example like Yoshi's is an option. I think Vapor gets more out of that than Gun, in my opinion. So I could maybe
I
think
can
like,
see that, but I'm even just like it's not just about the character matchup. At the end of the day, like it definitely matters to play the player. That back is gonna take the stock, but yeah,
it's a big stock. That's a necessary stock, to be honest. Oh, misses the Thunder. That's huge. That smash catching him holding forward. Gun is really hungry for
really
reason.
bad DI on that Faraga.
The reason why it was bad DI because he was trying. You saw he was clearly drifting right, and then you caught him doing that bad DI and it lose stock for it. Well, that obliterated his shield. Oh, that was risky on both sides because of the recovery and almost killed him if Vapor had held the ledge like a few frames earlier. It was risky because Vapor was so low that he almost didn't recover from side B.
Oh, try to call it that blow hard, barely misses.
Tried to call it the SDI, but he didn't call it out. I'm in like the belief that Peach becomes a way better character if you just don't hit text, and like that missed text situation was definitely huge for Gun. But clean up smash barely doesn't kill. Oh, that's a big. This consistent of doing
the lag Flomo is making a huge difference. Like,
yeah. Big stock. Also, Gun is consistently lack the ability to consistently beat the Keyblade. Like, well, it didn't hurting him now. It's going to hurt him later.
Able to just run up and hold down versus strike rate, in order to tech it is huge because Sora just straight up goes negative there, and you can punish him for using the move entirely. Like it's even for hitting it. So it changes the dynamic of that situation a lot to be able to just be able to tech it.
Good DI on the first quarter, but obviously way too high potential for the second one. 79% lead. At fair defense, we saw a pretty good lead from Gun handling the last stock, but then Vapor kind of like clawed that back. So we've seen Vapor like bring this back on this specific stage too. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, Peach still makes it back.
Wait. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm so used to
like it,
Melee where like they do like one, maybe two side Bs and they just don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I forgot you could do it many times. Okay, Vapor doesn't get the big combo they wanted. And now this is 100% lead. I've seen Vapor snatch some souls before, and we've even seen him kind of like claw back before, and this is good DI away from Gun on the dash attack. Big. Oh, that's big stock for Gun. Took a little bit of damage, but could be way worse. No, this is not. Okay. Right now, this is a huge lead for Gun. Just notice. like, this is the biggest lead we've seen in the set so far for Gun. Probably the biggest lead we've seen in the set so far. And Gun looks poised to at least make this 1-1 right now. Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah,
That's brutal. That's brutal. 2 stitches, 2 games, 1 for 1 in stitches. Also, that caught the jump too. You saw like Vapor just below it, and then he jumped as well. But that did not help. That hurts. Yep, this is kind of expected. This is kind of expected. Your story very much good. Sora gets the early stocks that you kind of see for most characters, but this time it's for Peach. And like generally, I think Sora gets a lot more out of the stage. I'm not surprised this is the counter pick. Down smash only gets 1 hit. Big lead for Gun right now. And oh my god, well, that's huge. Okay, that's good on Vapor being patient and not trying to read the jump.
Let's drop there.
Oh no, he caught Gun holding forward and doing the
and like
float
not
there.
being able to SDI formal is making a huge difference. Cause like
It really is.
the reverse to the back there.
Something I noticed is that like Vapor uses like Fire Aga as like a kind of like a wake up DP in a sense of like, okay, like be ready. I'm going to use this as a fast one that kind of comes out immediately. It isn't long lasting, but it's important to like clearly cover for it. And like pick Gun isn't prepared for it and lose the stock for it for the most part.
Being able to cover both sides after a tech situation is also like it's really good. The same like half the reason, or not half, but like a small part of the reason why wake up trying is solid.
It is. Right now, small lead for Vapor. This felt a bit bigger earlier on.
Yeah.
Gun is way Vapor is big. He's dead right there. Your story side blast just help him a lot. That's a 6% stock right there. And Vapor knows that he doesn't really need to approach right now. He's up a whole stock. He can just force Gun and force his hand a bit. And in fair defense to Gun, he's been really good at playing behind. Like he hasn't been getting destroyed when he's like a little bit behind or like he isn't falling apart. We've seen like times where people are maybe like 1 or 2 hits away from getting a stock, and then they take 50% because of it. Because they play a bit scared and they so desperate for the kill. And Gun isn't really like he's still taking 0% so far. Decker barely doesn't kill. Oh, it Blizz barely hits.
Kind of interesting decision formal up there. I know Vapor uses it as a mix-up from time to time, but especially considering that Gun is not SDIing the regular formal, so I didn't really think it was
so that Thunder was really brain dead. I don't know why he did it. Gun was at like 10%. I don't know why he just randomly used it. He clearly needed it for more important times. Okay, that's huge. Good punish almost, but Gun playing just defensive enough and getting these combos they need. The down smash was huge.
Oh, yeah, no, that.
Oh,
barely misses it, but the tech in.
That tech roll in was scared. I'm in the belief that it's so much easier to punish tech roll in than out, because you tech roll out and punish it, you have to kind of commit. That's a clean read on the air dodge, or maybe just try to get the punish, but then Gun kind of air dodge into it. But that's still very much important for Vapor.
And Gun's been trying to call out these like Vapor's like really noticeable roll habit. But Vapor honestly like
well, that was a roll read.
Yeah. Especially these days, like Vapor is getting slightly better about it, but it is something that Gun's like positioning himself to cover. So I feel like Vapor is really, especially since he got punished for it multiple times now, it's like you gotta tighten up about that. He's still kind of doing it, but
oh no,
that's
3 games. All 3 have hit. I know it's crazy that like Gun lost a stock at 60%. It was down a whole stock, and now he's like straight up winning. Like that's
and Mr. Shattering.
The 3 stitches, a Mr. Shattering.
Sometimes like Mr. Shattering isn't like amazing for Peach because she doesn't have like an amazing calls it out.
Hard call. See, that's the big benefit of Yoshi's story, that when you make a big play like that, you get the stock for it.
Mm-hmm. But overall, I feel like the lack of space was beneficial to Gun at some points.
It was, because it resulted in Gun having like clear choke points. We can pinpoint times where Vapor would roll in, or maybe do like a really bad like dash in. And that
and if he was behind poorly, like it would.
Yeah,
it would have
he would be punished for it hard. Dreamland, I think obviously it's Peach. I don't think we need to explain too much about Dreamland here. I think Gun is clearly shown the ability to consistently play with it, play a similar, if not maybe better, honestly, he's been playing better neutral overall than Vapor. Just that Vapor's had like a slightly better punch game across the board, over at least my opinion. But jabs. You know, this wait, okay, what was that? What was that thunder? That was oh, never mind. Vapor's telling me to stop talking.
Yeah.
Read another jump read there. That's a mix of like, does he float or does he jump float? And he caught the jump there. And right now, like Vapor, and now Vapor's making Gun kind of hungry to get the kill, and he's getting these big. Oh, he caught him going low on the ledge. Another. Okay, oh, he's dead. I think he's dead. Like that was clean. So this was a fairly even game, and now he's down 2 stocks. That was just these big plays. Even on say like Dreamland, like it doesn't really reward big plays as much as Yoshi's. He's still making these big plays, and there's a reason why he's such a consistent player. Right? Like he, even when it seems like the opponent's on the same level, he's just making these big X factor moments. No.
Oh, yeah, got that ledge call.
How do you think Gun can bring this back, if he even can?
I mean, Vapor's definitely been playing to his own habits, like, a lot. And also, yeah, that's the main thing I would say. Like, the things he's been getting called out for, the things Vapor loves to do to begin with, like, slow-mowing when he's giving space, like, going to the ledge when he feels uncomfortable, and, like, getting strike rate stall.
Game
like
like
his
super
roll
early
habit
to the
out of
fair
shield.
on the side of the glass zone, like something that he usually do against most opponents. And Gun's just kind of giving it to him. That's big.
Oh, that DI, nah, you don't want to DI that way. Like, I guess.
At that point, I would just take the fair if you wanted like do the behind version of this, the flow motion.
I would say Gun also has to be better defensively in these situations because, like, being able to SDI Flomo is just gonna make a huge difference. But this is why I didn't like something like Dreamland necessarily, because if you fall behind, it's like
It's kind of gratis at that point.
yeah, and like Vapor just loves the space. Oh my god, nah, he's just going crazy. He's just doing all the like.
See, when you're this far ahead, you're allowed to kind of like be kind of like you're Adderall induced. Like you're allowed to be in like this infused sugar high. And Vapor's outright, he's addicted to candy right now. He is just. And you see Gun doing this out of nowhere bear like edge guard. That's completely not going to work because he needs to make big plays and he knows it.
Oh, he tries to call out that height, but just
Oh, that's
freezing there.
weird.
Oh,
It doesn't get the F smash version that you want. He didn't get the upward one.
yeah. To be fair though, your RNG can only last for so long. He got like 3 stitches and a Mr. Saturn.
I think it's very reasonable. The reason why game.
I think it's a little ridiculous that one of her moves, like that's not even an item pull or special or anything, is still decided by RNG though. I wish they changed that. Like that's one Peach thing that I feel like has to change.
Yeah, just I think at this point RNG Smash isn't really needed, just in general. Like before it was haha cute, Luigi Missile, Game Watch, the hero, but now we got like hero.
Oh yeah, he's getting like slight SDI there. But it's a little like too late.
At one point, a kind of close set, 3 very close games, and then Vapor just started getting Vapor things.
Yeah.
Right now, what's the next matchup? This is Gali Garth. This is the one I wanted to see. I wanted to see that. Yeah, Gun, come on, you got 3 stitches. Gun, you can't be mad.
He didn't deserve to lose this set.
Dog got 3 stitches, bro.
I guess we gotta we gotta replay the set. It wasn't deserved.
Fair defense to Gun. He did kind of get robbed game 1, but the rest of those games, you know, Vapor start those rest of those games, to be honest.
All right, Godly Guard. This should be a good one. Both these players really good. I believe Guard is like positive on him in tournament.
Fair defense had most to do with him doubling impact and plot armor, and like since then, Grunk's been very much inconsistent. In my opinion, I think Gali's kind of been stuck in this like he's looking like 5th place Gali recently, like 7th place Gali recently. And I don't think either.
Also, I mean, that beta racer is really not his fault. Like Ken was unseeded, like it, and Ken got like what 3rd?
Like, yeah, exactly. Like, okay, fair defense, I'll give Beta Versi a bit chance, but I think Gali clearly this is not the Battle Top 21 champion recently. That's terrible. That's
Nah, I think like, well, like in some ways you could say like like still kind of play to his habits or whatever. No, I think he's honestly like he's at the same level more than anything. And there's also like slightly more people attending now. There is
Yeah,
AK
it's
who
true.
came back, but oh, good shit to close out the stock by card right there.
It's true. I don't think I
But
was
I
gonna
mean,
go.
even though like but he is also beating AK. He's been struggling with Pixel more recently, but overall
Yeah.
like
He's not doing
he
much worse.
hasn't
I'm just
he
saying
hasn't
that
really
like
been. And a lot of his losses are also game 5, like with Ender.
yeah, just a lot of
Like just
unfortunate,
watching
like,
the set, like that was very close. But yeah.
he's just losing these basically 50-50s, and a lot of them are just not going in his favor. Right now, he's obliterating Garth. He's like,
Yeah,
this is very
I think-
convincing right
Yeah, I think if we play this matchup properly, it can look like hard for Falcon, even though I think overall it's a very even matchup. Like the main thing that Godly was really struggling with in their claw armor set was just getting killed by Dare. Like that was something that kind of changed the dynamic of their set, was just like being able to consistently die for just using up you, which is always a thing in
That's
each
true.
of those matchups. But Falcon is like the most picture perfect example of doing that,
Yeah.
because of how
Yeah,
Comp is just iconic for doing
I
that.
agree. Right now, Gali is all the stage control right now. And the thing is, it's since that well, that was clean. But since
Yeah.
that, like since plot armor, since a few like Lucky Back, for example,
I
it's
also
been Garth
disagree
so.
with this stage pick too. Like this is
Yeah.
kind of mad late to be saying this, but I disagree with this
I know.
regard.
Ichigo is amazing on Smash Bros. Gali really likes this stage, just in general. So I don't think this is a good start.
And
Like,
also,
he's just getting. Yeah, I think it's done.
Godly's, I think Godly's like okay on Smashville, but also like the main thing I feel is that I don't understand. I mean, maybe Godly banned Battlefield, but a lot of time Godly's just down to go Battlefield, and I feel like Falcon is a character that can really run
Yeah.
circles.
Why is he going Dreamland?
I mean, Dreamland makes sense, but also I kind of
kinda
disagree
can see,
with
but,
it.
like,
Given the dynamic, I feel like this is just like a Falcon brain like auto pick, but it's like if you're dying to getting gimped or whatever.
That's true. Yeah,
And you're
Falcon's
not
good on
sure.
this stage, but I'm like, maybe just me, but I feel like maybe PC would be the other option. 'Cause I think Falcon's also really good on that stage too.
I don't. I think like YS or Battlefield honestly wouldn't be too bad, especially Battlefield.
Oh, that's clean.
That reversal situation was crazy. Yeah.
That looked like another like dominant start from
Oh,
no,
and they
you're
just
getting
played the back
the
and forth.
response.
Yeah.
That would look like before that stop. That looked like another like okay, I'm gonna control the stage and you never get anything started, and then Gali got something started, and then right now this is Garth with an actual lead so far.
Yeah. And this is also like Godly definitely playing more aggressive than I think most people are seeing. Or, like are used
Yeah.
to seeing them.
Yeah, the far might be in him
especially
right now.
No, that's what I did. Oh, the F smash there is gonna be
Dark.
huge.
Oh, that's a mix-up, and that time Garth got the advantage there.
Yeah.
He
He wanted to grab
that
ledge
was
there. He must have
misplanned,
held
yeah.
down or missed the ledge horizontally.
In fair defense, Gali I think was losing by about 30%, so that's not the worst trade. I obviously would prefer to just live, but
Yeah.
it could be worse.
And that's the
Clean
situation
reset.
right there. You don't want to shield drop early. Godly's doing that fair up air on your shield because a lot of people will shield drop after the first fair, which like is exactly what he wants there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good
That's
example
our
of punishing
fade.
the move after and not pushing the move first. That's these recoveries from Garth have been so on edge.
Yeah.
Down there, good side B there. That's the first time he's used it all set so far. Clean back air, Dreamland in Garth's court right there. And you know what's crazy is that maybe it's because Garth no longer is like he's kind of out of his honeymoon phase, and now Garth's kind of having to be adjusted against a field that knows that Garth exists. But like right now, this looks like Gali has done his homework right now.
Yeah, no, and Godly's a grinder. Like, if he knows he's struggling versus somebody, he's gonna play who main that character. He's gonna play that person themselves. Like, and
Try to
he's gonna,
find the boss
like
and
watch
stuff like that, yeah.
watch the game. Like, no, like as somebody who like is coach Godly and like also like help teaching the game. Like, I just know how much effort he puts in. So it's
Yeah,
like
he is very much someone who very much
does-
is like
I
he's
don't
a
think
competitor in spirit.
I don't think he wants to lose to the same person for the same reason 2 different times.
Yeah. It looks like Garth is actually the one that has to find the answers. And like, despite a really courageous dare, this is looking like more the same almost.
Yeah, that dare is just the outlier, honestly. And it's just, like again, this is like a Falcon brain like decision or whatever. But when the dynamic of game one was, you know, Godly's punish being so strong, and also a lot of times dying off the bottom or maybe off the sides at best, like I don't know how much Dreamland is helping you. Ichigo's not really a character that's killing Falcon off the top to begin with ever. So
yeah. Also, I think another thing that like Dreamland is one of the stages where like stage control is so important. I think this, no, I don't.
Guards with the fog. No, I get it. I get it. I think this matchup is better than Falcon. I feel like Falcon is even, and then this matchup Fox wins. But
no, here's the thing. That, like my reasoning for why this is a bad pick is not because one, because so far the stage control has been clearly in Godly's favor consistently, and two.
What? Oh, why did both of them die? No, Guard's still there. There was no reason for that. Alright,
the reason why I'm more concerned and why I think this is the worst option because Godly played Tiller a lot of times. He's clearly not like gonna fall for the Garth box. Like this is not something he's gonna fall for.
I mean I disagree. They both play differently, and like both me and Tiller would probably say like Garth Fox is very legit. Like this is not just like a random.
I played against Garth Fox too, and I admit Garth Fox is actually really good. I played against Garth Fox before. I can admit that it's good, but like, cause I don't know if he's warmed up. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's another thing. Honestly, I feel like if you want to switch characters, it's better to do it after game one and game two, because at least you give yourself the leeway.
Yeah. Well, so I don't even think Battlefield is the best option for Fox either. In my opinion, at least.
I think this stage is really good, but Garth hasn't been playing this game plan. I feel like if you don't play like properly versus Godly on this stage, then all like, and in Ichigo in general, it's like I think there is stuff that makes it like better for him, like the down B lands and stuff, which like I want Godly to do, but he hasn't really like put it into his gameplay just yet. He's like working on it. But overall, I think that like the platform mobility is so Fox favorite. Oh, that F was nasty. Guys love using F. But if you don't fight Godly or Ichigo in general in that way, the stage just enables him to like kind of play how he wants to with side platform and all. And Guard has to go crazy right now.
Got a clean
run. He has to. Yeah, nah, this has to be a Ghani stock right here. Oh, and yeah,
that's done. No. A quick 3-0. That was just impressive from Godly. That was impressive. I thought this would be a bit like when I thought Godly Garth, that sounds like a banger, right? And Godly really just like held it down, despite some flashes of brilliance here and there. Like that looked like Godly just in control, like clock in, clock out, 40 hours in already. 1-1 for Ethernet lit RDB.
All right. So we do, you know.
This matchup's unwinnable. As someone who plays Jupiter part time, this matchup is actually unwinnable. It's so bad.
Yeah, no, this matchup is pretty terrible.
Is it like, for example, like Walupuff is like fine because you can at least kind of get some rest setups because Walu's a tall character, but like Link is like
I think you could definitely rest Link, but what makes this matchup so bad isn't even the punish.
Yeah, obviously it's not even about obviously the punish not the big reason because Sword is already kind of annoying, and then Bomb is annoying, and then the speed of the Sword is annoying.
It's mostly also like Link doesn't have in lag on a lot of it. Like he doesn't have a lot of in lag on a lot of his stuff. Like his uphill, he can just kind of whiff it, and if you like trying to whiff punish it, then the second uphill comes out or things like that.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, no
like,
attempt to
even
close
when I
out
play
on that edge guard. Yeah,
I can like kind of get a grab and beat like up tilt, but like that's as Fox with one of the more even, like more not Link favorite matchups. Like this is struggle because you have to, and also all the recoveries have to be hard commits when it comes to edge guarding Link.
Oh, he saved him there. Oh man, no. Dan is selling. Like both those edge guarding situations, he's taking about 60% because he didn't close out the stock and saving him. And that early out of shield, you just gotta hold your shield there. And this,
Yeah, give her respect.
this like,
This was like he could have gotten the edge guard 50% ago, and now he's almost dead.
yeah. He really needs to kill him at like 70-ish in order to like. Yeah, and even he has to play so well in order to make up for this deficit. And the way he's been playing
Not
so
just that,
far,
but also because like when you get an edge guard, you have to go deep in it. Like, you can't do like this weird 50-50. Like there's some characters.
No, there was
like,
definitely like both of those situations. Honestly, he was like very capable of covering up after the fact.
You're capable of covering them in that situation, but most of the time, Dan's probably just used to like having to commit.
I don't know. Like I mean, the only thing I feel like you really have to cut off is Zare and maybe early up in some situations, but like especially if Link's low, it's not really like super complicated. Yeah.
So that situation he was trying to cover low, like a slight fastball maybe, and then like that time Billy just went straight jump. But that F smash was greedy. Dan knows he has to make big plays. Right now that roll away is smart. Chip Up's terrible at trying to cover roll away in general.
That soft air was like a little too soft. Like it pushed him behind him. That's a too classic.
Not the best.
Oh, and you can't drift into that bomb. That's
not the best DI on the up tilt, and then caught with the ball on top of that. See, this is why, like, Danny, I'd actually try the Falcon at this point, because I know Billy hates Link Falcon. He hates that matchup. Billy hates that matchup.
I don't know if like Dan's Falcon is ready though. Also, I feel like he definitely could have like did way better in this match. Like especially, it's just also about like not giving up the early lead.
Nair barely is a kill. This is a most likely go next, but like I want Dan to at least make this more competitive. Good fourth throw. Caught him.
Oh, the SD. This is kind of possible. This is very much kind of possible. But being at high percent versus Link, yeah, you can't. No, but you can't give Link that layup. Like,
yeah, that was a layup, but also you have to like commit hard. Like not just commits, but also like the general priority. Because Link up B on paper is easy to edge guard, but then like you get clipped a little bit and it's annoying, and then it gets to you. You know what I'm saying? And then. And not just that, but Billy's mostly been getting the better end of the edge guards. Like he's not getting edge guarded, like he's getting able to make 25, not even percent, like of the time. TOS, I don't agree with this character at all. I think Jupuff actually likes the space. Weirdly enough, it's like not even it's the opposite melee where he actually likes the flats overall. At least when I play Jupuff. But man, it's just he's dead. That's
giving Link toss.
Giving Link toss, no. Link on. Yeah, that, I would have.
Oh.
After the first up air.
In general, I feel like not having access to resting people in some of these situations is such a huge aspect of Dan's gameplay because he just will not rest you. And he's been so out of practice in resting people that even when he wants to rest people, he just misses the.
Also, Dan's been consistently drifting in on a lot of his projectiles, and it's not helping. Also, like I think Dan needs to use the side platforms better. You're gonna go TOS, you use side platforms a little more. At least when I play this matchup, every once in a while, I would use the side platforms a bit more to maybe go around, try to avoid the bombs, and like try to get some of the space in the center. But then like right now, it's like Dan's always moving in the same direction. To be like, okay, try to get punched from down. If does not quite get the punch he wants. Good roll in, because Dan was probably waiting for to get a punch from forward there because of the no tech, and up tilt barely killed. Big leaf really right now. Forward. See that time McDaniel was playing scared. Okay, that time good reaction to get it to the roll get up. Not roll get up, sorry, the ledge get up. Ledge option. And there, it's not killed. The other side of the stage. That was this trade that was worth it for Dan. So the big thing for Dan is he needs to make sure that up air rest actually lands, and then I think he needs to play more defensive. I don't think playing aggressive in this matchup actually works. He tried to punish me, like a good punish. Up throw.
Well, I mean, what does he get from playing defensive? It's gonna be low reward, and also like there's no.
Obviously,
Billy is not somebody that wants to approach, and also like he's not going to approach in these situations either.
That's true. Now Billy can get impatient.
There's no point in playing
I've played against him with Jigglypuff. He can get impatient. Obviously, like I think at this point it's too late to do defensive. Okay, that was up. That was just straight up to rest. That actually straight.
Well, he doesn't want to. He feels like in that type of situation, you don't want to rest because you don't want to stock trade. Yeah, but even then, I'd be more willing to like take the stock trade.
At that point, yeah, because now he's down 3 stocks to 1 instead of being down 2 stocks. Like this is and a lot of those, my lord. A lot of these have come from like Daniking's like drift in theirs or drift in fairs, and like Billy's just punishing them.
Yeah, and this is like another kind of like lost game. If Dan's gonna keep playing like this though, maybe you really should consider the Falcon because he's not able to close.
Yeah, because he's playing it great. He wants to play like the Falcon, like the way he's doing.
I mean, like even beyond the playstyle, it's just like he's not able to close out on a lot of these stocks. He's had plenty of situations where he could either edge guarded or rested, and it's just like he doesn't really want to do, or he's not really capable of closing out on either. You can't rest here, or else you lose the game.
Yeah, so. That's true. No, it's technically possible to win the game if he gets like the up DI instead of the side DI. If he gets side, he loses. If he gets up, he lives.
Yeah, but I don't think Billy's.
Yeah, he doesn't want to gamble at that point. He'd rather just like. Yeah, he'd rather just. But the trade points, yeah, he's almost
dead there. He's kind of playing the obstacle course right now. When you get to high percent versus Link, you literally have to avoid like 30 kill moves. Like.
That's true.
Especially for a character like Huff, it's not fun. So
second half of that game looked a bit more winnable than the first game, but that's still very much one-sided. I'm not. I'm rooted on.
Get out!
Alright. So, Dan with the Falco pick. Don't know if I necessarily agree with that. But it is working out so far. I haven't seen Dan's Falco in so long. That was the 4-stock Dan challenge. But,
my man Baller just got sent into the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah. What was I gonna say though? Alright, that shine back air. Billy not gonna be able to just completely incapable of doing the 4-stock Dan challenge. Again, overall playing really solid so far. Oh, misses the double laser off ledge. That's gonna be the stock.
Okay, hold on. Does Danik even have a Falco?
I think. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, he does to an extent. Yeah, you just don't see it a lot.
Yeah, especially not these days. But it's funny. This is the first Falco we've seen in 5v5.
Is it actually?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Because there's no Tiller, right?
Yeah, so there's 20 Fox, and nobody else plays Falco.
That's so weird.
Yeah. I thought he was top tier though, guys. What's going on? What's going on, guys?
Math isn't adding up.
Yeah. Alleged top tier. Crazy. Anyways, though, propaganda aside, Billy's making this a lot closer than it was initially.
Yeah, you gotta punish that.
Oh, the double roll there is crazy.
No, I think he had to, too. I think he literally had to.
Yeah, no, it's insane.
Hey, new anti-Link meta here, being discovered on stream.
The double roll.
That should be dead.
Oh, he should have killed off that. I don't know what he was trying to do, but Link at high percent, he's got 30 kill moves, and this one, get the next.
Okay.
And also Dan, like, really unsafe pressure last stop. Stand up the next fight. Oh, both these players kind of like missing out on potential turn.
Okay. Ooh, I think if he got that that dash tech with where he was teching, if he just like 1 frame earlier, I think Dan would have just like exploded.
Yeah.
This is tough. You gotta get a laser down till you gotta get a.
Yeah, I was about to
something.
say approaching laser, but back here managed to close it out.
Yeah, still definitely in the realm of possibility.
I disagree with grab instead of shine. He could have made it work though, but
Okay, up tilt. Ooh, unable to get the full conversion there though.
yeah, on DIOA especially, I feel like you want to get the back hit up tilt so you have as much frame as possible to follow up. Oh, he thought he was gonna land on stage. That's 2 SDs now for Dan. In a game 3 situation. Dan in an
That's
elimination
tough.
game. Like with the aliens pointing a laser beam at Earth, right? are we taking Dan or are we taking Killer? Oh, that laser.
Alright, man, with that laser, with that shot, I might have to take Dan, bruh.
Yeah. Dan.
So,
Oh, that could
oh,
have been
I thought he was gonna punish off of it
Yo,
too.
he's definitely like he's definitely still pressuring like he's playing Puff and not Falco.
Oh no, just a little too late.
Oh, that.
Could have been. Oh god,
Oh,
this
that
is where
could
it's
potentially
so
be it.
scary. This is where
Oh,
it's
it
so
doesn't land on the platform. That's so close.
Oh,
The SD. Yo, I'm taking Iguodala. I'm taking Iguodala. Oh my god, I'm taking Dan. In a game 3 situation, back to the wall. Your team needs you to win. I'm
Give
taking
me
Danik
Dan.
every time. I'm taking
Dan
Danik.
numbers. Danik 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 0, bro.
Matter of fact, send that to the leader of Alliance right now. Send that clip to the leader of Alliance.
Okay, and this is game 4. Okay. Good here. Ooh, ops not for the double back air there. I imagine I could have definitely got something off of that. Regardless, let's back up. Gotta find a way out of the corner here. And Billy's gonna keep applying the pressure. That's a dead Falco every day of the week. It's very interesting though, seeing the way Dan plays Falco is very reminiscent of he plays all of his characters kind of the way he wants to play Puff.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Clutch air dodge to that platform.
Oh, that bomb interaction. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Dan, down. What will he do with his back to the wall though?
Well, down smash 2 times in a row. Back here.
Oh, that back here. Crazy. Got the leg. No, what are you doing?
Oh my god. Oh. Oh.
You know who grabs the ledge there?
So what
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry.
Yeah. Our analogous Steph Curry.
And tries the back air.
Oh, tech roll in.
Smash. Oh, that's actually such a scary situation right there, because that boomerang clips the no-tech sometimes.
You know Dan doesn't have fear in his heart.
Dan fears nothing. Look at him.
He's going crazy. He's going crazy. I don't know.
I really for a second thought that side B might just pull him off and he would die.
Oh my god. No, he really does pressure like a puff. Like, he kind of has to tighten up sometimes.
Okay, down air?
Oh, no, please don't let this...
Oh,
man.
no, man. Oh, no.
Alright. No!
Oh,
no!
What are you... Oh,
I'm
no.
right there. I'm thinking of terminating Dan's contract. I'm thinking buyout right there. Alright.
I might even trade him for a coffee machine, bruh.
I might trade him for who's that puff player? Essential?
Essential. It is what it is. Is that a elimination? Is that elimination? Oh, 2-1. Okay. So. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna have Insider versus Dewdrop's twin, Bacon Master.
Bacon.
Both these.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I definitely feel like, I don't know. They were in Snapchat talking about how there's not really much of a noticeable difference between Dewdrop and Bacon.
Oh,
really,
yo, that's disrespectful to do.
yeah, no, especially like even like skill discussion aside, like I definitely feel like right now, Dew's putting, or Dew has put more time into the game as of late, and it definitely showed. Like he got a clutch win versus like Gunslinger last time, right? So,
And even if you're looking matchup wise, like Bacon
But-
comparatively to Sonic here.
yeah, but Bacon is kind of going off right now.
That's
Does
awesome.
get hit with that though?
Ooh, oh no.
They should
Up
be
air?
dead. Yeah. They should be
Oh,
dead. Yeah.
so nasty.
Yeah, that air dodge in kind of cost him everything.
Well, I think you gotta grab the ledge there and then just react off the ledge. Up here.
One thing about Bacon though, he's gonna angle the arrow perfectly. Like if an arrow needs to go somewhere, Bacon will get it there. He's like, I don't know. He's like Lyft or Uber for arrows, man. He'll always get it there.
Bacon
You know what I mean?
is. I get what you mean. He's also
got the
such a
best-
loyalist too.
He's got the best arrows in the league.
Alright. Fair.
Ooh.
Side B edge cancel doesn't do anything off of it though. I didn't even know that was a
It
thing you could do.
doesn't do anything off of it.
Just-
Stop.
Okay. Ooh, good
Yeah.
back here off the ledge.
Yeah. That's like a Fox thing, honestly. That we used to do in like 9B. Shine like reverse back air off the ledge. And it's also like a multi-jump character in general thing. Oh, that was so clean. Does not kill though. I mean, obviously a little too early.
Oh, so these control right now for Bacon. I think that's important.
Oh, and JMI changing voices. Oh, and
Good
that
down
that
smash.
right there.
Cover the neutral get up.
This could be
Smash.
huge right here.
Build
Especially
up air.
giving Zelda an extremely flat stage like this, you're just kind of like hoping she never puts you in disadvantage. Close out that stock though, still extremely even.
Yeah, but
Oh,
and
it's
Bacon's been
huge.
like general. What I've seen, Bacon's been good at getting conversions. Like for especially for a character like Pit that's more neutral based than combo based. That's what I've seen. Arrow, keeps control, good reflector. Dash attack. That almost killed him. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Smash.
Okay. And gets
That's
hit with the
clean.
snipe and that's dead. Yeah, that's the only thing you really have to watch out for in that spot, given that I
Yeah.
don't think he was going to chase with up air, at least at that point. Oh, that up tilt. Ugh. The pit
Yeah.
up tilt.
Last
Oh,
time we know.
completely- Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have to
Kinda
read
agree with
this,
that.
but I think
I felt like you could have
Eddie-
waited a little bit more, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because Zelda landing from up B is way more laggy than people think. Not like super duper like hard to punish. This is a big lead for I believe inside, right? So back
yeah, this game could be over. And
that's
it is.
done.
Yeah.
That, I believe that was him catching the jump with the Games Fire. Yo, this is game 2 or game 1? I missed it.
This is game 1.
Okay, that's 1-0 lead. A somewhat very convincing ending to that somewhat even game up to that point. I would not run it back. It looked like Insider had everything, all the cards at the end of that game. Border breaking combo. Bro, you saw like really cool sequence from Bacon and then like 2 like rebuttals, like getting out combo breakers really got him in the lead. That caught the jump and that almost killed him.
Yeah, I really disagree with running it back to college here.
Because if it was like if it was even up to the end and then like Insider brought it back, I would kind of see it. But like Insider like had everything mapped out near the end. And well, that's a
unfortunate SD. That could be what Bacon needs.
it is. You down like Insider was at 30, I believe, and then like you just died. And so now Bacon's winning straight up. That's huge. That's a momentum changer. The shield pressure.
Oh,
shield.
yeah, almost get shield buff right there.
Center stage, Bacon's favor. We caught him dashing forward. F smash. Caught the jump. Good arrow. Forced him to air dodge.
Oh.
That
desync?
desync?
No, that has to be a desync.
There's no way. Okay, it's not desync. That's just a really unfortunate recovery. This has been mom spaghetti so far.
No way. No, that has to be like control got stuck or something.
That has to be like sticky keys or something. Like that's not normal.
The O key stopped working at some point. That's so tragic.
I remember that's what happened with Gunn. I think he said he had a non-mechanical keyboard, something like that, and maybe the keys were like falling out. There was a few tournaments back, maybe at the beginning of the year. It was like so random. So it's not this is not unprecedented in competitive step 2. So, right now, Insider really kind of like they're basically even now. They all both SDs damn near 0 each. Obviously, Insider being less tragic, but both were still tragic in their own right. And okay, that's clean side D, catches the bad up tilt there.
Yeah.
That's the thing when it comes to like when Pit is ahead, it's like okay, I'm playing good. And like this is not even that bad of a deficit, but when Pit's behind, it's like that almost killed him. That was like a straight grab in like at like 90, and it almost killed him. That's on toss too. Like Zelda's one of the characters like that might kill actually. That barely that killed. Yeah. Like Bacon down a whole stock right now. You're gonna have to like slowly chip away. There are that many ways to like get like there are many ways you can get quick kills with Pit. You have to earn every bit, like brick by brick. You have to earn your way through. Over there. It's so important. Oh, that's okay. Good recovery, Pit's good recovery. More than good enough to make it back. And Bacon back to the stage control, clean back air conversion. Arrow forces him to neutral B forward air, catches it. They extend the hitbox down, it's not going to spike he wants. That's clean, catches the point forward, and that's an even game now. This is huge right now. And I think Insider's clearly the favorite, but Bacon has a ton of momentum. Another thing is that he gets to really, Bacon gets to have a straight, consistent answer to up smash. Like on shield, really. And like it's fine though, because Bacon knows in his head like, okay, my opponent's not just gonna spam but up smash, right? He's gonna use other options, and he's been punishing more part with other when he does other moves. Right now, clean arrow conversion dash attack. If that down air hit, it would have been game easily. Nair, up air. This is huge.
Oh, that could be huge right there. Yo, Bacon's arrows, man.
Now this is.
Oh, don't force it! No. Oh my God, dash grabs.
This game's winner is.
Well, I think it might go for maybe more down tilts, probably. But man, that's if you're Bacon, when you're down that much, you almost bring it back. That must hurt. Must hurt a lot. At this point, I wouldn't be mad if he goes back toss again. I wouldn't even be mad. Yeah, I would go back toss at that point. Really, the mentally was in his favor a bit, but now, like, where do you think Bacon has the ability to win 3 straight? Because how swingy these games have been.
I mean, if he wasn't gonna win that last game with Insider S being at like
both of them
next to nothing. Yeah, I know, but like, I felt like it's
more of an opportunity for Bacon.
Yeah, because especially considering how strong Insider's punish has been in some of these scenarios, it's like and also the momentum swing too, because like Insider had like such a clear lead when he SD'd. I felt like you gotta win those. Like you're basically being given it at that point. Bacon could definitely do it, but also I still disagree with the stage pick.
I agree. I think it's more like pride at this point. Winning the head, at least I came out on top in one of these 3 toss games. Right now, this feels like one of the more legit leads for Bacon so far. So that kills that straight up. Like it looked like he went straight away there, but I think that mostly would have been enough anyway. Okay, but Bacon's getting a legit lead right now. The arrow, what is this? He's smothering this man. Smash, another up smash, up there, up there. Up, and he is controlling the stage. This is a dead heat right now. That's stock barely. Despite some good guy, that's not enough. I mean, these early kills are really helping Insider a lot because because it's like basically getting consistent kills, but like when there's point for those swing moments, like because both those stocks were like 90 and 90, I think, first like around the 100 range, 120 range you're making that right, and that makes a big difference when both players of a similar caliber. At least my opinion is. Like these earlier stocks taken are really helping Insider, like put it together and potentially close out 3-0. Four there, good combo break. Another four there. As I'm catching the jump, he's dead. That was another. See, this is one of the biggest advantages of SC2 not allowing you to air dodge without jumping. That you can catch jumps super easy.
Yeah, and a lot of people have like pretty bad habit of jumping out of hit stun. Like
Yeah, so,
I enjoy like the frame trapping when people aren't in tumble and all that, like that aspect of this game.
That's true. And so it's not.
The only thing is that since you don't have wiggle out like you do in melee, on top of not having air dodge out of tumble, like it's really even more punishing.
That's true. It combines the jump habit with the air dodge habit, and so it results in one larger kind of unhealthy habit. Right now, this looks kind of like a go next. This looks like we're going to the next set right here. That's done.
Yeah.
3-0. Very intriguing set, to say the least.
This game's winner is Zilla.
Now, okay, so right now, obviously, okay, Billy beat Danik, right? I believe that's 3-0. And then, what was the first? It was Gun. Vapor came on top against Gun. And so, I don't know the teams exactly. And then obviously, Godly quick 3-0 draw.
2-2. It's gonna be Leku versus Pika Player. Yeah, so initially, supposed to be, this is initially supposed to be AK-160 versus MGU, but things don't always work out that way. This is actually a pretty edge scenario in which people weren't able to make it happen over the course of the whole week. AK had pretty strenuous circumstances. MGU also hardly was available, right? So
3, 2, 1, go!
overall, though, don't think I've seen these two play before. I heard Leku was kind of a sleeper pick, and also Pika Player, somebody familiar face in the community, definitely helped us out a lot on commentary, helped out a lot in FFC. Also upset Jeremiah earlier this year, and also did kind of well in some of the amateur series brackets from what I've seen, right? So I definitely feel like just off notoriety alone, it's easy to see like Pika Player doing well here just because we don't know much about Leku. Also rare to see a Simon in general. Oh, and a SD on top of like already like a pretty early lead for Pika Player, right? Not what you want to see. Not what you want to see. But Pika Player does homie it, so I also think like Pika Player's punish has been really solid so far, and Leku's really struggled to get anything started. Even off of his neutral wins, they aren't really substantial neutral wins that lead to anything that could put him in a serious advantage state. Oh, nah, he was trying to style on him. I already felt like when he went back to Chibi in this match, as opposed to like Sora he's been trying out lately. There's a little bit of disrespect, but now we see the style coming out too. Not to build that narrative, but just what I thought. The axe gonna take the stock right there. Even game, despite like everything in the gameplay telling us that like this is not an even game, right? Like
Right, right.
I'm back.
Okay.
I'm not surprised. Like, because it's up by about 60. I'm not surprised. It feels like in these mid-tier versus mid-tier matchups, it is like lower.
Simon's not a mid-tier. No, we're not doing this propaganda. These two characters are not close on the tier list.
Okay, low high tier matchup. I'm sorry.
No, Chibi is not a. Oh, you mean like a low versus high tier? Okay, yeah, I see. What you mean.
Mid tier versus high tier, or characters that are not like
I get what you mean. Yeah. No, you could cook. I'm gonna let
not
you.
top tier versus top tier. Is what I'm trying to say. Because these like once in a blue moon, one main every 50 players type of characters. I feel like people does just the homework overall, and like he doesn't, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't like hope he just runs to a bunch of like top tier players, and like that's why we're top 2 main players. Like he knows these little weird matchups, and I think Leku's just not on the same caliber as Pika. Like not strict, but that's just how it is, right? Also I think Pika just legs toss overall, and in fairness, Simon's really good on the stage too. So I don't think he's a bad starter, but like Pika's clearly using it better. Creps the up B, barely lives. Toss kind of biting him there. Plus Kleenex. 100% gap. I think Leku can win this. This doesn't feel unwinnable because Simon can do the damage, but I don't know if he can do it fast enough. And that's the main thing.
Oh,
Right down it, that's risky.
this could be a huge situation. I kind of disagree with the F tilt. Oh my god,
Wait,
nah, I see the idea there. If he used the axe at a
Wait, this is winnable for Leku.
yeah,
This is winnable.
no. Is he gonna throw out his pocketed axe?
Oh, wait.
Yeah, Chibi doesn't die off those. I felt like maybe he could have got the ledge at least, but
He still hasn't used the axe yet.
oh yo, now that was a smart recovery. Oh man, nah, Leku might be him. I'm not gonna lie.
He could get out of the
That was a better recovery than I'm used to seeing from Simon.
Wait. Okay, that's. Oh, he missed it. Oh, this might be the.
Oh, unfortunate. I'm laughing right now. I'm starting to sweat, man.
that was spaghetti, and then it just ended in such a disappointing fashion. That was. Look him kind of grabbing and clawing that back. It's big for Leku.
If I'm Pika though, I'm not like wearing too much, multiple SDs, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so
Yeah,
running
obviously
it back
back.
definitely makes sense here.
I think multiple people was clearly like ahead, and like the better player moments were there. It wasn't like it was. It didn't feel like he was punching super above his weight. You know what I'm saying? And so, but right now, Leku's playing right now, keeping the golden zone, playing defensive. TV that time had more range. Oh my, he dead. That was a clean star. 25 seconds. There. Just good combos. Pika's playing much more hot. Like, go back there.
This is how the
Oh,
beginning of last
6-4.
game went as well. To be fair.
Yeah. Okay, Leku with stage control.
Leku has to take
recovery.
advantage of this. I felt like, even though like I encouraged Simon mains to like take advantage of frame trapping their opponent and staying on stage for edge guarding, I think that you definitely got to put in at least a little bit of effort, especially considering how well diagonal aerials can kind of like cover like slightly below the ledge.
But in fair defense, Pika's going so low that I'm not surprised he's really contesting it. But right now, there's shield pressure that Leku needs.
At the same time though,
deficit.
oh, he had like 5 things he could have done there. But at the same time though, I felt like,
2 grab opportunities.
especially now that you're up a game, at the very least, I would try different edge guards. Like, you're gonna need to be able to figure out those situations in order to like have a better chance at winning. So
The full set, yeah. Especially in a situation where, like, currently at this pace, this feels like a go next at this pace. So I'll at least try a few weird edge guards, a few ideas, and if it doesn't work out, then okay, no, get rid of the fat that doesn't work, and then go from there. Right now, it looks like Pika's really made some big not even really adaptations, just playing more consistent. Well, so that TOS platform saved him there because he completely avoided it, the axe because of it. This is really stacking up to be like a large deficit. He's not even getting like a look at that kill. There's like was it twice and realized Pika probably wants to land on the stage and then gets the up tilt there. Pika probably thinking in his head, thinking a little bit, and then he goes in. See, that's something I appreciate. I appreciate when some players don't immediately just jump in immediately and just think about, hey, how did I lose my stock there? What got me that position? And then you think about it a little bit and then you get back in.
Oh, he was definitely trying to style. He did that same like kind of attempt at styling last game as well.
Now, B. I was getting some stuff started, but it's like, I think it's this too little, too late type of thing. Done, like it's clean. 3 stock to 1 lead. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's just playing his game and oh my lord, that's huge. That's the stock, and now this guy just blown up for it.
That was huge.
That actually changed the game a lot. He got an 80 on TOS. That's huge. And like who's getting something started? Hold the phone. Wait.
Yeah, I feel like he has yet to like really convert this game though, but he's kind of changing that right now.
This was he died.
The DI. Oh my god. This is definitely a possible 2-0. Like Leku has kind of turned it up. 4th quarter Leku here. Well, 3rd quarter Leku, but can he turn it into 4th quarter Leku?
I know this is looking like he's putting in 60 hours just for this last game. But I said this was go next earlier.
Oh no, he went for it all. Oh nah, man, he really wanted it all, but like, there's a chance you don't even get the hitbox that Meteor is.
That's why you get like the side.
Yeah, like that's such a bad risk reward play right there.
And he wasn't down by that much. He was down by like 25 to 30%. So it's not like he was like 3 neutral wins to be even. Smashville, I agree. This seems like a good counter pick overall. I assume Pika probably what would he ban that allowed him to go Smashville? I'm just thinking what he would ban. The down smash. Good stage control right now. Leku found some holy water in that second game because right now he's playing way better than the first 2 games in the beginning. Oh no! Good power shield. Now this is if there's time for Pika to bring this back, it's not because he has stage control. The smash will pop him actually saved Pika because it made that Pika's DI farther away, so he couldn't quite get the converge off the down throw. Oh, he risked that. He'd probably not get the. He doesn't even lift that. That's a
Yo,
big punish.
Pika.
Back air, bad die. We're even straight. This is a barn burner right now. This is to decide who gets in the semis right now. Good grab. On dash attack for it because of it. Oh, the holy water actually saved him there. Can I save the stock? Never mind. He gets a big conversion anyways. Oh my god, I caught him. That's a gut read right there. That's a move like, you are going to be here and I'm going to end your stock. Just good up throw up there. Okay, Pika's gonna be a bit too grab heavy now. This is where it starts being a bit like egregious. I hope like it doesn't get so egregious to the point where like it eventually starts to cost him the game, like completely. Back there, like right now, Pika's playing. Oh my lord!
Yeah, no.
Playing like someone possessed him. Like Leku the end of that second game, and even like to an extent the end of that first game, like it felt like parts of Leku were being like raised up by like angels. Now it feels like Pika right now is summoning Satan or something like that. This is like otherworldly level of punch game. That even for Pika's usually pretty good punch game for a skill level, like this is even for him like really good for him. Like this is in fair defense, Leku almost made a 3-1 comeback on TOS, so it's not like this. Yeah. This is not out of it. I called it a go next earlier, and it was not looking like a go next for a second.
Oh, and that recreate the same situation. All he needs is one stock where he's like consistently frame trapping him.
Wait, he's getting it.
This is how it starts.
See, that's the time I would try down at that point. But he's getting it. Like, even when he's not getting like the super sweet spots of hits, like he's just getting the damage. He's getting the stage position.
Oh, that
Right,
could be huge.
That power shield on the axe was huge. Just in general, that gave him a huge position advantage. And like these multiple times he's done it have been all very important to keeping these games alive. Right now, this is like about half a stock deficit. Okay, now it's a whole stock deficit, but
I felt like he could have
Dash-
definitely F-smashed that, especially considering some of
no,
Pika's
maybe because he
questions like that.
maybe probably want to get that.
Oh,
Never mind, the stock
And
finally.
another last stock situation for these guys after Pika being up 3 stocks. Like, that's happened every single game so far.
Yeah. Right now, like, at least last game, he didn't let it get to him fully. Maybe because partially it was Leku kind of throwing the opportunity.
Ooh, that could be.
Wait, this is, if there was a time, Leku has the stage control. This is the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay, you got the jump. That's up.
Yeah.
Game 3 going to Pika, that's big. I think that might have swung things too much in Pika's favor, potentially.
Mm.
I think Leku needed that game 3 like hard. If Leku made that 3-stock comeback, I think it would have been a nail in the coffin for Pika. But game 4, I kind of agree because he's losing stocks fast. I kind of agree with this comeback actually. Because one of the biggest things that keeps you from not being total garbage, that he can get stocks fast if you're having like a bad DI or maybe from the side, like. And obviously, like, the side block zones on Dreamland are nowhere near the biggest. But, like, generally, I think the stage is big enough to the point where you're not going to get, you know what I'm saying, get bullied.
Oh,
he
that was
almost
so
died
clean.
there.
That was so
If that was
clean.
Yoshi, that would have killed him. If that was, like, Battlefield, that might have killed him. Like, Dreamland really saved him there. Oh, that was a risky one. I would have gone for another up air, but he lived because up air is still there. That's the situation where we're still up air. Trade, that's huge Pika. Right now. This is. I don't think any lead matters in this set because we've seen Leku consistently make these 3-1 deficits turn to even games. So even with this deficit, especially with a stage like Dreamland, like I'm not doubting Leku out of it. Also, amazing beefy up B to avoid the accuracy covering the ledge. There. Pika's been consistent at landing too. Okay, caught him doing a bad jump though. But I'll just say Pika's been consistent at landing because he's not doing the same recovery. He's not doing the same dash forward when he gets on the stage from after recovering. Okay, avoids the down at that time. He's avoided getting spiked so far, but I think it's a good sign. Back air, across the stage, another good recovery. Oh, that pressure, that's huge. If he broke that shield, that would have been like a big F smash, big 30 damage or so. Oh, that up B was risky. Stage control. Stage control is huge right now. Pika's mostly avoiding all the big things that can get Leku back in the center stage and then back in the game. Potentially back in the set. Oh no, he's jumping into these neutral Bs. The mean beam. Back there, that barely kills. Legit lead from Pika. Hashtag. Oh, that's a very.
Oh, and that
wait.
SD could be huge.
Brigade. The slop everywhere, but that clearly is
feel
way
like Pika kind of homed that.
I think Pika homied that. Okay, that time he probably read a different VI, but that time Pika did not give it to him. And right now, I don't know, man. Leku's been consistently bringing these games back. I don't think this is go next right now. I think this is go next. He's bringing this back. He's gonna wait. It's a strong
All
finish.
Leku needs in order to be like a top 5 player is some form of adversity. Like he realizes he's down and then suddenly starts playing way better.
I think it's because he needs someone to kick him down when he's actually playing bad. Like when Pika, oh my god. Like when he's playing down, like when he's even up, he's playing like a child in a sense. Like not like someone who's very groomed. When he's playing behind, he plays like someone who has something to prove. And that's does not kill Dreamland actually fighting him that time. Wait, like Hussein stage. Does not the cross barely missing the ledge.
That was a free
Yep.
axe. I don't know why he tried to jump in fair there, honestly.
That's might no live
Early
barely.
uppy.
Diamond's heavy. Wait. This is so big. Can Leku at least get last stock? That's
Yeah,
last
that
stock
should be last
again.
stock. He can kind of clutch this, but he has to play purple.
Like
right
F smash
now.
kills,
I kinda
up air
disagree with that.
kills,
Oh
nair
my
might
push
kill.
jab. He's gonna uppy high. Oh, no uppy high.
And
Finding
that
that
is
habit, but
rubber
that F
ducky-
smash is gonna take it.
RDB,
And rubber
up
ducky
there,
brigade.
Ethernet lit.
Winner is Chidi Robo.
RDB taking it over
And-
EL.
Rubber Brigade, the underdogs heading into the season with the lack of a big pick. RDB's rounded roster really coming in complete, all the way to finals.
I think also Ethernet lit. You know, AK tearing his ACL. Also, you know, that definitely changes the dynamic of this matchup. I feel like AK versus MGU could have gone either way, but
I don't know. I think
He
AKW was probably the
AK
favorite,
was
but
favored.
Still, RDB really proving that like their balanced roster like strategy really was the right choice overall.
Yeah, especially if somebody's unavailable, right?